Is this on? Is this working? I don't know. Do 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 do. This would be the first time. Well, not the first time, but I usually don't show my face on it. I'm usually showing the art I'm making. Let me see if bro is on here. Is he on here? I don't see him. Where's you at? No, no. Nobody's on here. Jesus. Well, that's good. Well, that's good. Go back and check my. I don't have no viewers. People lied. Yo, what's good? What's good, Henry? How you doing, man? Oh my God. Oh, where's this man at? I don't know what's up with my internet. No. Um. Okay. So no. 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 I don't know who that is. Good. Watching the Mexico game. Is that football? Uh, football. Watching the Mexico game. Soccer. I don't know if people don't. They feel some type of way if you call it soccer. Is USA still in it? Is USA out of there? They not in the game no more? USA lost, huh? Hold on. Oh, okay. All right. We might win it. If we win it, somebody online, they was like, if USA wins, we calling this shit soccer from now on. Ain't no more football. No more football. It's gonna be soccer. So don't let us win. Don't let the US win, because then this shit gonna be soccer forever. Hmm. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. the debating if A U.S. soccer loss makes it soccer. Comment your side. This AI summary thing is killing me. I wonder if my iPad is charged. Look in the background, see the apartment of a poor man. This is what your life looks like after divorce. You get a shitty, overpriced apartment. Nah, I like my apartment. Oh my god.
Oh, Professor.
Hey yo. I'm the Black Xavier. I'm trying to unlock people powers and help them see their potential.
Not unlock people's powers.
Yeah, man. That's the gift God gave me. I can see the light in you. I want to pull it out, pause,
Not, not power gonna pull out the light, bro.
No, hey, chill, chill out.
That's hilarious.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How was your fourth?
Yeah, I went over to Tay crib, had some barbecue, chilled
Okay.
out. He had all 10 of his kids over there.
Oh yeah, Uncle was on duty.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I wasn't on duty. I was chilling.
Okay, I feel.
I was just chilling. Nah, his kids, they all big, which is
Oh, okay, so it's
crazy.
not the same.
Yeah, like my niece, she taller than me.
Oh, so you ain't really got to babysit. They more
Mm,
so watching you.
Hey, we not there yet. I'm not senile and losing my mind.
Okay. For sure, for sure. Well, yeah, man. It had been I want to say probably about like 2 to 3 weeks, possibly, since the last time we did one of these.
It feel
Um,
longer.
it might have been. I want to say probably a solid month. I
A
was being
good
nice.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't been posting what we had on there. I hope it's still on there. Cause if you don't post it in
Oh,
30
the
days, it
mm,
disappears.
yeah, you might have lost treasury. Right, that might be
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
But I had to step back to just focus on the art, because I was, you know,
Getting
I had
lost
to,
in the sauce.
huh?
So you said you was getting lost in the sauce, so you had to step back.
Yeah, because it was too much doom scrolling. You go on there, you're like, okay, I'm gonna post this. Next thing you know, you lose an hour in TikTok.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I had to get productive. I'm on page. I just finished page 59 of 60 for Deathcast.
Holy crap, dude! Hey, man, I wish I could do like the button where it do the applause. I'm like, yeah. That's
So
what's
that
up.
'cause I was just talking to somebody and I was like, yeah, this they was like, oh, so you just doing that for the first chapter? And I'm like, no, every chapter of Deathcast is gonna be like 60 pages.
Okay.
Is and then it's gonna be the longest running book that I do.
Okay.
So
What you mean? You
I,
mean like in comparison to like the other three? This gonna be the longest, like not page wise, but like series wise long, or
yeah, the
yeah.
longest running series.
Okay.
It's not. I don't want to call it ongoing because those things potentially can never end. So it has an end, but it's long.
Mm.
Like I kind of been fleshing it out as I've been going along and like really like developing the characters because I got all the action beats mapped out and I planned that for like 20, not 20, I'm sorry, 12 volumes.
Oh wow.
But now I see it's going to be longer because I fleshed out all these personal moments in between the action beats, between the characters. So I'm like, okay, I don't know when it's going to end. It's
Oh,
like,
okay. So you, this is how it tends to go whenever we talk. Is that our conversations tend to kind of like connect in that very specific way. So something you just said, I was keeping it from you. I was keeping it from you. So when I sent you the initial draft for Normal Girl, and I was like, "Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think," and you was just like, "Well, I can't say verbatim what you said, but it was something to the degree of like, um, it felt rushed," and I'm just like, "Hell yeah, like it definitely was." Like, what do you mean? Like, I for sure was rushing it, and it was like, "No, but it's like we're not spending enough time." Viewing the
Yeah,
character, it's like viewing the relationship between the characters and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, for sure. Like you are absolutely right. And so what I did was okay, so during this live, I'm going to tell you well, you already know, but I was going through my little issue with the printer. And as I'm going through that issue, I was rushing it. I sent it to you. You told me what you said, and I was like, I bet, but it's already being printed. Just one issue.
yeah.
It's already being printed. I ain't tripping. Whatever. He's like, well, hey, just for the future. And I was just like, yeah, yeah, for sure. Like in the
You
future, I'll
didn't go
do
back and change it, did you? Why?
Listen,
Why?
let me finish the
Oh my
story,
God.
man. But
It
so
was
pretty much,
fine.
I'm waiting on it to come back, and the company was Comics Wellspring, bro. The people who I thought was gonna be super legit with this, because I've seen their work before. Like I've seen the books that they print, and I'm just like, oh yeah, like if I go to them, we're gonna be good. No, 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 fam,
Because
huh?
because it's like when you're dealing with all these people, if you're not a big name or you ain't coming with big dollars, they don't care about you at all.
At all,
And
bro.
they just like they'll take your business and be like, we'll see you when we see you. If,
They took my business and my money, and I haven't seen nothing.
oh, so they like, oh, we won't see you. You know what you
We'll
gonna
never
do
see you
about
again.
it? What
They
you
like, come
not
see
gonna
me.
do nothing?
No,
They
for real, they punked, bro. They was like, come see me then. I'm like, I don't want to,
come
bro.
see me.
You
Come
want
see
that
me is crazy.
$13? You want that
Right.
$13 to come get it?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I remember a long time ago we was talking about the standard. The standard is 5,000 to 10,000, and that's why a lot of guys they do the Kickstarters to raise that money. Even though some people just do a thousand issue run, and then just raise like $5,000 and then do the 1,000 issue run. But it's like if you're not coming with those numbers, they really don't take you seriously. They just like F you, you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's crazy because that's I was on the receiving end of that, and it did not feel good. So they like, I think I saw like because now like commercials are on all the time whenever I get on there. Send them my way. Try these, don't try me because I throw hands. I
you got
got
people on
Anthony
your
funny as
side.
shit. He said, you better try Jesus. Don't try me because I throw hands.
Try Jesus. Look, you got Jesus messed up, man.
For
Look.
real. So literally I put the little $13 up. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get this one little issue so that when I do videos I could be like, hey, support this comic book, blah blah blah. And I was waiting for like a week, then it was 2 weeks, then it was 3 weeks, then it was a month. And I was just like, okay, like I
You
don't
didn't
wanna like,
you
do
didn't
that
bug
thing.
them?
I ended up bugging them, yeah. But it was probably like within the 3 to 4 week mark. I was just like, "Hey, didn't I order something?" Show haven't seen it because I started working, so I was just like, I'm getting up at like 1 o'clock to go to work, be there at 2:30. I'm just in that mode, and then it just I was reminded that I was just like, "Bro, I did like order something a couple days, like a couple weeks ago, fam." I go to the website, log in, and I'm just like, "So where's the progress at?" They was like, "Received order."
That's where
They
the
had
progress at. We received it.
we received it. They didn't start no proofing. They didn't review it. They didn't nothing. So I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, like, bro, what are we doing? So another 2 weeks go by. I check back in and they were just like, oh, so we got a proof for you. Check it out. So, it's like a digital. So it shows like the book, it opens up. They're flipping the page. I'm like, oh, okay. So it took a long time. Maybe that's just how it is. Took a long time.
No,
No, not at all.
no.
I'm like, all right, for sure. Let's flip. Oh, look, it's 3D. It's amazing. Oh, no. I approved it. 2 days later, they sent it to me again and was just like, yeah, if you could just look at this proof for us. I'm like, fam, I already did this. It's like, oh, we just had to add one extra page. It was just a black page at the back. I was like, fam, you could have just emailed me and been like, we're adding another page. I'm like, okay, cool. Do you like just get it going? So in that time, I got so frustrated, and I was taking your advice to heart because I'm just like I'm reading like I draw, but I'm also reading comic books actively, and I'm just like, man, I'm enjoying this story, but it's because the pace is so slow. Like not slow, but they're giving time to, like he was talking about, building on those relationships, that emotional impact of events, and da. Versus I was kind of like rushing through them because I'm just like, I'm gonna get to that part of the story versus spending time sitting right here.
Yeah.
Um, and in doing that, I'm sitting there getting frustrated with them, and I was just like, you know what? I took a look. I don't think I have it no more, but it was a notebook, sheet of paper, Mead notebook, and I just drew out a bunch of rough panels for like how I could fill in these
You
gaps
can
where it's
fill
just
in this,
like,
yeah, just fill
yeah,
in the
yeah.
space.
I was like, so if this page ends right here, how could I tie that into a deeper emotional connection between Felicity and Clara? How could I do this? How could I do that? Blah 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 blah. Fam, I added, I want to say 6 more pages. Like, bro, and when I tell you, Donnie, when I tell you, I knocked them pages out in like a week and a half.
Okay, all right. I see
Bro,
you.
the process, like, like what I was telling you that you had taught me, like the process went so much smoother. You know what I'm saying? Fam,
Yeah.
it was like a week and a half, and I was telling Nina, I'm like, babe, like low key, we had colors now. She's like, dang, boy, like that you last time it took you like a year. I'm like, yeah, let's
You
not talk
got,
about
but
it. But
the methodology changes everything.
yeah.
And and that's why, so now you understand what I be saying when I be like, okay, I be slacking.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got the clean method, so I should be pumping it out,
I feel what you mean.
but life be life and
Life
whatnot.
be life, bro. Life be for sure life, man. And it sometimes in life a little too much.
It
Life you to
do.
death.
It do. Because like, because then it's work, and then it's family stuff, and then it's like, don't let anything extra come in between all that. That really saps the creative energy. So even if you have space and time to do it, you just be like, I don't got nothing for you. When it's,
Yeah.
you know. But I kind of been doing good. I haven't been doing as much as I want, but I'm almost done with the dev cast, the lines, the inks for it, and
Mhm.
so. And then I kind of been using AI as a sounding board, just like because it's not doing any writing. It can't
Mhm.
write, but it's a great assistant, and then it helps you kind of like flesh out stuff as far as like I don't have to research anything. I I tell AI what I'm doing, and then it'll just give me a relational history, kind of like comics wise or whatever, and how it relates to this and that, and then it's a good. It's like a good editor, kind of, because it's like, okay, this sounds good, and then you could teach it how you want it to speak to you. So yeah, this thing is crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's funny because it definitely has its benefits. And then I saw this clip. I forgot what he said it was. It might have been like Pennsylvania or like, I don't know, New Hampshire, something. I don't remember. It just sounded mad white. But regardless, there's this place where there's a Tesla like facility that was built, and they were just like, oh, we're just gonna keep it, this, well, not this small, but on this map it's gonna be this big or whatever, woo, woo. And then like over the next 5 to 6 years, this little bit turned into a whole city, and so it's like a Tesla city where they have a mayor, and there's like nothing but cyber trucks driving, and like dude recorded right outside of it, and he's just
Mm,
like, we're suing the federal government because this was supposed to not have happened, and blah 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 blah.
mm.
And if you care about the environment, go to this
Oh,
website, yada yada yada. I'm like, cool, for sure. That's terrifying to watch. But, and I told Nina, I was like, I had a nerdy moment. I saw it and was just like, that's Meridian City. That's the premise. I didn't know someone in real life would do that. Like, I just thought it was funny. Like, what if somebody owned a corporation and made an entire city on an uninhabited planet? And then that city was ran by that specific corporation. And now it's just like, oh yeah, there's a mayor in that Tesla. I don't think it's what's his face.
well,
you know where
Right.
the
And you know, and that's the crux of the plan is like sabotage the governmental systems and the point that they fail that corporations could take over rule
mm,
of societies, but they feel like they need a global event to transition us into that so that we accept it.
mm.
And so that's why you got threats of World War III, but then also they kind of like sprinkling in aliens and like
Really?
so nobody wants World War III. They haven't given us good enough reason to want to go kill millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sprinkle in aliens, but everybody's so poor. Like, is the aliens paying some of these bills? Like,
Say we so poor, we're like
you
aliens.
know what I'm
Huh?
saying? Like, fuck them aliens. You know, do they got some money they gonna share with us? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's it's silliness. Because as a nerd, I always, in my deepest imagination, always look forward to a future like Star Trek, and I never thought I would live to see nothing like that.
Oh, you think we approaching it?
We not approaching it. It's just like if it is at all possible, the method in which they gonna go about building it is horrendous. So
We in the Star Trek prequel? Oh crap.
actually, in the mythos of Star Trek, it was like after the Third World War and the planet was just in turmoil, and it looked like humanity was on its last legs, and then that's when the what is Spock's people called, the Vulcans?
The Vulcans, yeah.
That's when they came and shared interstellar travel with humanity, and their technology allowed us to get past our differences and become a interplanetary society.
Hmm.
And so
I must say, I never knew that.
yeah, no, I'm a real nerd. I does this, man.
I couldn't. Now my nerdiness kicked off like in a very weird way. But
You might be an early weeb.
what's a weed?
A weeb is exclusively like a anime video game nerd. They not into like Star Trek or Star Wars, all the old stuff.
Now
They
that's what
like
I was gonna say. Is that it started off weird for me because I just used to walk in on my mom watching weird stuff. So she used to watch Star Trek. I didn't like
okay,
Star Trek, so I will watch it, but I wasn't interested. When
right?
Star Wars finally came across the screen for me, I was like, wait, there's a religious cult with laser swords.
A religious
Oh,
cult, a,
oh,
s- a,
oh! I
a
mean,
spiritual order. Like
no, they
he said, no, that's a cult, my guy.
you wrote the pamphlet. You're like, no, no, no. We're not a religious cult. We
No,
are a spiritual order.
spiritual order.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to write that down. That's funny. That is funny.
Not a cult. We do not abduct. We secure children
Secure children, right?
who are force sensitive, and we bring them back to our temple for special training so that they can I follow you? I don't know. I will follow you after the live. See, now I can see what people are saying.
What?
Somebody said, "Can I follow them?"
Sure.
So I told them, "Sure." I don't know if I could follow them from the live.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. Can you? I can't. Oh, I can't. Yeah, you can. You can click them and
Click on them.
yeah, click on the actual name and you can follow them.
Oh, and it pops up. I'm
Yeah, I didn't know
old,
that.
y'all. I don't know this technology.
Yeah, we both just figured that out. I didn't know you could do that.
Loves ice cream, strawberries, and grapes. Okay, interesting.
All of those things are good. Oh,
Yeah.
so I want to show you this sketch I'm drawing right now. Cause I was telling Nina, I was like working on a comic book, and I remember we was talking. You was just like, when you finally done, you gonna want to take a break. I was like, yeah, digitally, cause like I just be wanting to draw stuff sometimes, and you can't just draw stuff when you're trying to stick to a script. You can, but I don't want to, because then it makes me just make up stuff that ain't supposed to be there. So there's a character that isn't visible anywhere in this issue at all. But there's a character who I was just like, you know what, I want to have, because I love My Hero. I was like, I want to have a top 10, like a top 10 heroes in society who, you're like, oh my god, it's niggas All Might. Oh my god, that's amazing. I wanted to have characters who are just like, oh, these are the top 10 people or whatever. And there's this one character who's called the Spartan, who literally dresses like one of the Spartans from 300, but it's like this it's a harpy, like it's a harpy lady who has the golden armor and the furry horsehair thing and
Yeah,
the
the
big
little
round
bristle.
shield. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I was just like, I've always drawn her and I've always been infatuated with the way she looks, but I'm just like, I want to draw her without the helmet. I've never drawn her without the helmet. Like, it's usually like I'll draw the helmet and it'll be like darked out on the inside. So
You
she's
don't
like
know
a
what her
fish.
face look like.
I never knew. Never knew.
She
So
got
I
long
drew
hair.
her.
She got short hair. What's she?
Bro, initially it was short. Matter of fact, I'm because I got my sketchbook in front of me because I was like, I don't want to bring my laptop up here. But initially it was short. Initially it was short. But when I drew it just 2-3 days ago, I made it longer. So I'm gonna switch this real quick. Hold on. How you? Boop. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm old. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I don't know all this.
What you like?
Is now.
What you like? 35?
Yeah, that's old to them. But the page is ripped because I got because kids. But yeah, number 7. That was the original sketch I did over.
Oh, she got the wings.
Yeah. So that was the one, and then hold on, because this thing is tweaking. Hold up. You got it? No, stop. Hey, stay strong. Get your neck up.
Damn.
This thing acting like it's weak, nigga. Get it together.
All right. You gotta tighten up the bolts.
Yeah, I forgot how tripods work. I just did. So, hello. No, I didn't draw it. Okay, so this is what I drew recently. So this is what she looked like.
Okay, I see you.
She got like I don't know how to describe it. Is this like 70s or 80s, but like that real fluff?
Yeah, the big hair. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I went for. I was just like, yeah, now you ain't when you see, god dog, and now my phone just too heavy.
I guess
you tilt it up. All right, scoot it back some. There we go. All right, so yeah, but that's what I got for her. And I was just sitting here, just kind of like, because I drew a real light, so now I'm just kind of like sketching it, drawing it a little bit harder. But yeah.
I like this character. What's her name?
See, I did. Hold on, I wrote it down. Hold on. I'm sorry.
You're terrible with the names, bro. You gotta know the names. Look, you disconnected. Look, they done shut them down. Technical difficulties, y'all. Technical difficulties. You need to get that better internet. Or is that me? No, I'm still in the blue.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I found it. Alright, so this is how you spell it. I'm gonna figure out how to.
You don't know how to pronounce it.
Hell no. So that's how you spell it. I think it's Alile.
Alile?
Yeah, Alile. So I was reading.
Make up names you can pronounce, bro.
Well, no, because this was the thing. I mean, imagine you, no one's gonna know her name. She's the Spartan, so that's just who she is. Yeah, but her actual name is Alile. But what happened was I was
So she got wings.
Dude, like, okay, so you know how wings are typically like in the torso, stomach, back, kind of, your upper body area. She has wings that go from like shoulder, like upper shoulder blade down to like the thigh on both sides. So it's like they're grafted into her actual like legs.
Actually, technically, if someone had wings, they would have to be like that.
Yeah.
They would have to be to carry a body. They would have to be extra large like that.
Yeah, like they're ridiculously large.
You know, so
To the
she got this. You kind of got like in the back like this. Like if you got a wedding dress and they got that big part in the back. I don't know what they call that. But
train,
like, huh?
a train.
Yeah. So you would have to have this large train of feathers
Hmm.
down the back, and then this larger, spread of wings, like just basically encompassing the entire back from the butt all the way up to the top of the shoulders.
Hmm.
To and so that's what you
It's funny
got
because
going.
I didn't think like super duper deep about it, but it's super funny to find out that it's somewhat accurate because I was just like, I want the wings to be so god doggone massive that it becomes this thing where it's like the not flapping, but like it could be used as a weapon. Like the actual flapping of it would cause like gusts of wind, like to the point that
But then, how does she like operate when she's not flying?
hard.
Huh?
It's difficult.
It's difficult. Just like she can't even sit at the table with the heroes. Like your wings too big, bro. Get out of here.
You know, it's kind of like that whole Archangel thing where all of a sudden, like, you see him in a coat and he's got like this big humpback kind of situation. It's like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? And he takes it off his like mad straps and stuff. And it's just like, oh, you got a whole thing
Yeah,
there. Damn.
his wings ain't gonna be as big as hers. And
No, yeah, no, she got her own little problems. But the funny thing is that she's one of those characters where I call them warbound characters because I got certain characters that are just like always actively in something versus other ones are like celebrities, other ones are like spokespersons for deodorant. Like there's various types of ones.
so she
She
wouldn't
would
be in at the table anyway. She's
no,
like,
she would most definitely not be at the table. You would have if she showed up, it must have gotten that bad. And that's why this character specifically doesn't even like pop up until like close to the end of the story.
hmm.
But you see like her imagery in places, but for the most part, her actively in a fight won't even happen until like closer to the end of the story. Yeah. So, but yeah, but it was always just like, man, when I thought about how because we've talked about this a bunch of times on and off live, but when I think about how the story's gonna end, there's certain characters that show up that are just like, wow, like wait. So the one you've been talking about this whole time actually came to fight alongside these little, run of the mill
Right.
individuals? Like
So
that's
you
crazy. Okay,
so you
cool. Yeah, I
kind
got
of
respect now.
so you kind of allude to like these greater, more mythical characters.
And you gonna laugh at me, but you won't believe who her father is.
Of who her father is?
Yeah, her father.
Who?
Hold on. Let me switch it back. All right, so you remember a while back, I was telling you, I was just like, I wanted to make a story within Normal Girl where Santa Claus existed.
Oh Lord! It's not the Santa. It's not the claws.
It is.
How does that work?
All right, I'm happy you asked. So, in short, I was telling you that when it came to Santa Claus existing or whatever his name's gonna be, existing in this world is like Earth itself is already kind of like dunzo, like it's up. They had to
Right.
evacuate. So Beatrice and whatever corporation at the time what she was working with, they start going around trying to collect as many people as they can, and she's just like, well, I have certain people of interest that we should grab because they're like, gods to us in a certain sense. So they go and they grab him, they go grab that kung fu dude who like pretty much could just like slice like whole mountains in half and all type of crazy stuff because he's just mastered chi or whatever. He doesn't have any special abilities, but he's way too strong. And then there's Santa Claus, who I made the whole thing where it's like he had to kill a whole bunch of the reindeer and had to fight gnomes and all this other weird
What?
stuff. Like hold on, I got pictures of that right now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, boom. Two
Did the
pages
reindeer
before.
turn against bro? What's going on?
Yeah, nah, bro. It's like on some Krampus weirdo stuff.
Okay,
Mm.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so
That's not
him.
that's not bad.
You feel me? Like I was like, he ain't gonna look like Saint Nick, but like
No,
he
he just got the beard. He been working out. It's got some.
He like what's buddy name? Headlopper. He's like
Yeah,
Christopher. Yeah, he's like Saint
the
Nicholas
Santa
Headlopper.
version of Headlopper.
Yeah. So pretty much what happens is, my thing was is that if I had to tie into like Norse mythology or like weird, stories like that and whatnot, in theory he has a harpy egg that he keeps because he ends up like fighting a bunch of them and he kills them off. But he keeps one. He keeps the egg, and the egg hatches, and it's like this adorable little girl, and she has like
Mm.
the harpy wings and stuff. But they're smaller, of course, but they're too big for her body. He takes care of her, nurses her to health, and he ends up raising her on Vixen as his daughter.
Okay,
And
so she a
because
real harpy. Like
she's a real harpy. Well, in this story, my harpies, yes, she's I don't because I don't know a lot about
they
harpies other
just
than
they just a mixed bird women
you
that
feel me. Like that's
that
what I thought when I saw
that
them.
come down and eat men.
There you go.
Yeah,
Sound about right.
you know
So I took
they
I
do a
took
lot
what
of
I knew.
screaming.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. Is I was like, if I took all those abilities that I know harpies can do, because I only know them from Yu-Gi-Oh, uh, and a
Yeah,
little bit of
from
Greek mythology.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you like read the Odyssey or something.
No, I didn't. I got a book that's I think it's just called Greek mythology, and they had a
Hmm.
bunch of stories in it. So I may have at a point in time read the Odyssey, but I never like bought the book or got it from the library
Nah,
and was like, let me read the Odyssey.
I read it in
But
school.
yeah, Thorn wasn't like that. Them niggas,
Don't
read
even
whatever
right.
you want. Give us a book for it.
No, I had when I was in Hillcrest, I was in the advanced reading and writing, and we read. That's when she just introduced us to a bunch of stuff: the Odyssey, Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar.
Hmm.
And so that's probably like my favorite class in school in high school. But and they fired her because she started telling us that you know we wouldn't be ready for college even if we had the best grades in school. We
She was
wouldn't.
with it.
We she was trying to let us know. She was like, the level of education they giving us with the materials we got and the teachers. She was like the highest graded person in the school wouldn't be ready for the lowest level college in the country. I'm like, damn.
Hey, ma'am, if you could just put your things in this box. Um, we're
That's
gonna.
exactly. Yeah. They got rid of her because she was trying to. She was really pushing them to, better educate the kids, and they was like, we don't have time for educating kids.
I'm sorry. Did you say educate? No.
That's not what we're here for.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You thought we hired teachers? No.
No.
Uh, but yeah, the little bit that I know about, I'm sure I don't know much about the Odyssey. I'm probably gonna go see the movie or find somebody who has it. Probably, I'm
It's
probably
like
not. I'm probably not.
I
I'm not
don't
even gonna
know.
lie.
I haven't. They keep showing the trailers, and it's supposed to be Christopher Nolan, and he got all these stars. I have not seen anything that gets me excited for it.
Nah, me neither. That's why I
And
had to try to take it back. I was just like, I honestly don't think I'm even gonna watch it. I think I'm gonna pass.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it at all.
Yeah.
Like forget going to the theaters. Like I'm not even gonna watch it on.
Oh, I'm
Cause it's
definitely going
kind
to
of
see
like,
Spider Man though.
huh?
So I'm definitely going for Spider Man though.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
But
lie to you.
it's like I'm burning out on adaptations.
Mm.
Like on anything that's been made before. Like I really don't care about. Even though I'm finna go see Spider Man when it comes out,
Hmm.
but I don't know because I saw Supergirl. I went to the theater to see Supergirl.
Oh, how'd you? What you? I didn't. I haven't seen it. How do you feel?
It was just very bland. A lot of it was familiar. It's a James Gunn production. I don't think he directed it, but it has all his flavor in it. But then also it's just like it just never hit a certain level. It never, and then you didn't really care about what was going on. It just kind of happened, you know. And it's like, okay, now it's over. I think the thing that made it worse, made it bad for me was like they kept having to come up with reasons why she would lose her powers. So just so you could have the movie happen. I felt like maybe you should just made a stronger villain because it's Supergirl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because okay, first she was on the planet with a red sun, so she didn't have her powers, and then she left that planet, and then she had to wait till she encountered a yellow sun to get her powers to be. So people were like beating her up until she got to the yellow sun, and she got to the yellow sun, and then for some reason somebody gave her a drink on the planet with the yellow sun, and it was able to poison her and weaken her, which that shouldn't be able to happen. So she was a little weak, but she still had some power. So then it became kind of silly because like, okay, she's struggling with this dude, but then she hit this dude and he flew across the country. But now she's struggling with this next dude, and now she's dizzy, and now they're getting the best of her. But then okay, all right. And then she go to a planet at the end where a green sun makes her lose her power, is killing her. And I'm like, that's not how that works. It's not the color green that hurts her, it's kryptonite. And kryptonite happens to be green. The sun isn't made out of kryptonite because kryptonite is exclusive to Krypton. It's a literal piece of the core of their planet, a mineral from their planet. So
the nerd card out today, boy.
Right. So the sun isn't made of the Kryptonian mineral. So because the sun is green, that's like saying Superman can't have his powers around Green Lantern because he's emitting this green energy. So when Green Lantern come around, Superman like, oh, bro, get away from me, bro. Like,
I hate that color. I'm racist.
I guess Flash can't be around
green.
Yeah, so that was dumb because it's like, because she gets her powers from the yellow sun. So I see how the red sun affects her, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong because I know there's stronger nerds than me, but somebody please let me know if there's any lore about a green sun affecting Superman a certain way. Because I know there's different color kryptonite. They introduced different color kryptonite that does different things to Superman. Like red kryptonite make him evil. Pink kryptonite makes him gay. This is real. I didn't make this up. I'm not making this up. No, I did. I swear to God. Look it up. Look it up.
He didn't make him gay. He just be like,
look, he encountered some pink kryptonite, and it didn't like. And it did affect his powers where he wasn't as strong. But then, you know what I'm saying? He started hitting the clubs. I don't know if he did anything, but it was like he was looking at the dudes. Like, he was like, hey, Jimmy, what's good, bro? Like,
hey, Jimmy, what's power? You know
what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, okay, all right, I guess. And I think it was a black kryptonite because the red kryptonite made him evil. But then I don't know what the black kryptonite did. I don't remember.
I know what it did.
He turned to a hotel. He was Hotel Superman. He was like,
where you think Umar came from? First off, what do you say? Black queens forever?
Snow bunnies never. It was like, but you white. He was like, technically, I'm from the planet Krypton.
Hey, come on.
Though I look like
educated
the pale brother, I am not. And I am not. Identify with the struggle
under these Kryptonian layers.
He's like,
That's crazy. But yeah, man, I was very curious to to hear what people, because I have not ran across a lot of reviews. I know
Mm-mm.
that they're out there, but my algorithm
Mm.
just don't really pick them up.
Mm.
But I was more so curious what someone I know who saw it would think. But honestly, I want to say that I haven't seen any good reviews. Like the only one I saw was somebody complaining about the reviews they saw, and it was just like, "See, as soon as they come out with a movie that's got a strong female lead, y'all don't go support it. So now it's flopping and something something." I was like, "Well, ma'am, I don't think that it's flopping because of all the things you mentioned. I think it's flopping because it's bad."
It's flopping because it's bad, and like I don't want to. This is very shallow, right?
Okay.
But if you got a bad movie with a female lead, it helps a lot if she's a bombshell. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? The Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
They changed the character, the actress. It went from Katie Holmes to what's her name? Gyllenhaal.
Maggie.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Oh
cared less
wow!
about,
I did
huh?
not. Wait.
We cared less about her character when the actress changed. It was like no, so it was like when they killed her off, I was more interested in Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face than Rachel dying. Like it was like, all right. It was like, all right, we wanted to get her out of here. And look, I love Maggie Gyllenhaal as an actress. She's a phenomenal actress. But if you in a male, if you're in a male centric fantasy and you have this character who's essentially her only purpose is to be this love interest for the main hero, it really helps. She gotta be bad. She at least gotta be a 7. Maggie's like a strong 6, like a strong 5, and so Supergirl, she's kind of like a strong 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? So they really needed a 10. That now if they would have made a better movie, then that wouldn't have mattered. And I was hoping that the movie was going to be good because I liked the Superman movie, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that movie is probably like a 7.5 as far as I would rate it. But I liked it because it was like a return to form to Superman as a Boy Scout, and that's what Superman's supposed to be. But then, so Supergirl coming, I had high hopes for it, and I wanted to give it a chance, but it was just like it kind of just fell flat, And then it was like I don't know, her whole persona of just being like this depressed, crappy female. It just felt kind of forced, And then she had to switch from that to being like this hero, but you didn't really feel the transition. It was just like, okay, she's gonna put on the suit. And then the little girl in the movie, it was like, why is she here? I get why she here, but it's like there was too much of the girl. It was like she was, and the little girl, her acting wasn't that good. I don't know, and that's why I was like, I hate when they put children in movies because it's like a lot of times they don't know what to do with the child in the movie, so eventually the child has to be removed in some way, like kidnapped or moved to the side, and they seem to like just disappear. Or if they're there the whole time, it's just like an annoying kid. So it's like, yeah. And then the villains turned out to be like human traffickers. So that was like surprisingly dark. But then the villains were kind of goofy, like goofy human traffickers. Like, so it's like y'all didn't know what y'all wanted to be. Like y'all just threw this out there to for the hell of it. They should have just not did it and just waited for the next Superman movie. You know.
Oh, bro, you gotta just.
But when I think about Marvel, Iron Man was good. Iron Man 2 was good. the first Captain America and the first Thor weren't received well. They were, I don't want to call them flops, but they didn't, they weren't criticized. They didn't get good critic scores. And actually Thor 2 was looked down upon too. But Captain America 2, cuz you had Iron Man 1 and 2, then they did Captain America 1, then Thor 1, and then we got the Avengers movie. So then after the Avengers movie, Iron Man 3 was bad, Thor 2 was bad. What kept it alive was the Winter Soldier. The Winter Soldier, to me, is still like the best MCU movie. And then you had Age of Ultron, which also got some slack. But then they just kept going. I think it was the Captain America movies because after Age of Ultron, then you got uh Civil War, and that was a good movie. And they just kind of carried it. So I don't think people, because a lot of people is calling for the end of this DC Universe run, and I still want to give it a shot. I feel like, I got a sense of what James Gunn is trying to do, and I feel like we still give him a shot. But at the same time, it's like if y'all don't do it, if y'all don't let him continue, just stop.
Yeah.
Huh? It's like because Marvel has overstayed this shared cinematic universe thing, and now DC wants one so bad, but they're not willing to commit like Marvel did in the beginning. And it's like if y'all not gonna, just let it go. Y'all should have just stayed with James Gunn. And even though those movies did well financially, the critics didn't like them. Y'all should have saw it through, and it probably would have ended. Maybe he could have pivoted and saved it, and it probably would have ended in a good way. But my opinion is I would like to see all the big names that's out right now, the big cinematic universes, Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, and DC. I would like all those to move into animation.
Mm.
I think they reached their limits in live action, and they need to just. Oh snap! That what did that remind me of? I wanted to say like Cell.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's like
Mm. Well, yeah. Now I'm gonna go back a little bit. Something you said that blew my mind. I've watched those three. Was Christopher Nolan? Somebody Nolan, whoever. The Batman.
yeah, the
Those
the
the
the uh the Batman movies.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah,
those three with Buddy as Batman. I forgot it. See, I'm forgetting everybody's name at this point.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Damn,
There we
you
go.
disrespecting the man like this is
No,
crazy.
I'm died. No, but Christian Bale.
I don't. He's not my favorite Batman. So
Sadly enough, he is for me.
really,
Yeah, because I don't have a lot to really go off of. Like when I watched the older ones, it wasn't like I was watching them when they came out. So like when homie had to do the head turn and his whole shoulder had to go, his whole body had to go with the turn. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Michael Keaton, I couldn't really like watch it seriously because I wasn't there for the hype. So it's like going back and
Okay,
watching it was
right,
kind of
right.
like,
I
this
haven't I
is
haven't
corny.
seen them recently, so I don't know if they stand up. How they stand up today? But I do have a that fond memory of when they came out.
Hmm.
It was of its time. And it was Tim Burton, so it was very campy and goofy and
Yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah, and so
and it was fun to watch, but it was I couldn't say that like I was there initially. So for me, Christian Bale did kind of like take that spot for me. But at the same time,
no, he's not
watching
my
those
favorite Batman either.
who Keaton?
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, when I was watching them three, I it never registered for me, bro, that they totally swapped out Katie Holmes for the other girl, bro.
You didn't notice that?
No, bro.
I noticed that immediately because I'm not even a Katie Holmes fan, right? But what made me like her in the first, what made me accept her was in the first movie when she slapped the shit out of him. When he was in the car and he pulled out a gun, he was like, "I'm not a good person." He's like, "I was going to kill that man today," and she's like, "Wow."
She slapped him like 3 times. It was pretty.
Yeah. And
It
she was
was
like, "Your father would be ashamed of you." And he just ran out the car like a girl. He looked at, he just ran away. Jumped on a boat, went to Asia, became a criminal, all type of stuff. That she really broke his little heart.
I stole like the thieves steal. Shut up.
But I wasn't one of them because I stole stuff from my company. Shut up.
No, rich as hell.
Just be a thief. It's just was like I was a thief. I had to understand the criminal mind. It's just this man. No, my favorite Batman is Ben Affleck. I felt like the way he looked and the way he operated in that movie, that was the best on-screen Batman we ever saw. Like he was really Batman. It was just the thing that ruined him was the script choices. Like they had him killing, and then the Justice League movie was trash. And what can you do? I really wanted that solo Ben Affleck Batman movie. I thought it would have been good.
It's funny. I do have to say that I did enjoy watching that man throw a freight container at somebody's head into a wall and the blood hit that was amazing. But that's all I know. I mean, I did see him like fight.
You seen that fight scene? That fight scene? That's the best Batman. Yeah. So you didn't see the movie?
No.
No, because it was like the movie. I liked Man of Steel, and I think it's the same thing with a lot of these movies. Is the reason these movies are bad is because they're too long.
Yeah, I fell asleep watching Justice League. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So it's like they want you to sit in the movie theater for 2 to 3 hours, and it's like you losing track of the movie. Cut it down to an hour and 30. If they would have cut Justice League or Batman Superman to an hour and 30, you throwing in scenes we don't need. We spending too much time not doing nothing. Take us straight through the action and wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Bear, we went to see Mortal Kombat 2. And it was like, it wasn't even that long, but it was like, it was too long. Like, cause like, I don't need to be here that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my wife, we went to see the Batman with what's that actor name?
Twilight.
Yeah, nah, he ain't never gonna live that down.
I was having that conversation with Nina probably about a week ago. I was just like, boy, I don't care what you do. He ain't never escaping Twilight.
Did you see the movie though?
The Batman or Twilight?
The Batman.
Both, yes. I saw both.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why I asked.
I think he did a good job. Robert Pattinson. No, that's
People
not
hated
him.
on him for that. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I gave him a shot. You know.
It was very detective-y.
Huh?
It was very detective-y.
I like that. Even though he was a crappy detective, he wasn't a good detective.
Wait. Why do I feel like this is a deja vu moment? Have you said that before?
I feel like you said it before.
That Batman was a terrible detective.
He didn't. I might have said because what I'm finna say I said before. I don't know if I said it to you, but I might have that he didn't solve the crime or save any. The Riddler won, and he just did a good job of cleaning up the mess, I guess.
I think you have, and I think that that's a hilarious take.
So it's like, and I get it. This is like year one Batman. It's like, okay. And that's another thing I liked about Ben Affleck's Batman is most Batmans we got, even Michael Keaton's Batman was early on. Cause I don't know if Michael Keaton's Batman was year one, but it was so early in Batman's career in the movie that nobody he didn't even have a name of Batman yet. It was like the criminals were still like, yeah, there's this bat creature going around attacking people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I liked about Ben Affleck is
In the
that
background, like, oh yeah, wait till they get a load of this name.
yeah, we got an older seasoned Batman who was just like solidified and just doing bat because he did detective stuff in Batman versus Superman. He was a good detective. he was sneaking around and stuff, and, doing his little moves. But yeah, so yeah, they swapped her out, and then the Dark Knight Rises with Bane. I liked it. This one I'm gonna say about Christopher Nolan Batman movies. Not the most important part about Batman, but one of Batman's pivotal things is Batman can fight really well, and Christopher Nolan's fight scenes for Batman were hot garbage.
I hear what you're saying, but I just want to drop something that I've shared with people multiple times. So I think it's hilarious to me.
Mm.
Is that I'll read cause I got a couple Batman comic books. Like if I bought my first Superman comic book probably like this year, but I don't really read a lot of Superman.
Mm.
Batman, I've seen this man fight in comic book form. He'll punch, kick, swing, double, you know what I'm saying, two boots at you, bang, whatever. He'll do some crazy stuff that'll be like, dang, he about to put that man in the dirt. But it's pretty straightforward. Something that I think, and it always like in the caption, they're like, he knows 15,000 martial arts, and ooh, and I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I've seen him punch and kick and swing.
That's
That's
it.
what I've seen him do. And deflect, like he'll do some stuff
Yeah.
like that. But something I saw that was so funny to me, and I have never been able to shake this. This man is fighting people, okay? He's fighting people, and he has these god doggone shuriken hooked gauntlets on. And this man, I remember, I think I paused it and was like, Nina, come here and see this real quick. This man turned and said, wow. I say, sir, that man's entire chest is like open. Like you can't come down with that and think it's cool. Like you killed that man, bro. Stitches are not gonna put him back together, G. That is not cool. But they made Chris you said Christopher Nolan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He made sure that them action scenes was like use the hooks. Use the hooks. I'm like, no, don't use the hook. Like one movie, they shot off like shuriken. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
No, the previous movie, this man took them suckers and was like, I'm gonna saw your chest open. Like, I'm like, bro,
You
that's a
said it.
serrated knife. That is
Yeah.
a serrated knife the size of a forearm. That's terrifying. What?
I
Dude, that's
never
not
thought of
fighting,
that.
that's cheating, dude. What are
It,
you doing?
it was so silly because it's like I don't know. First of all, it was too choppy, and then it's like somebody said about Batman was like, okay, so Batman has a no kill rule, but he cool with like paralyzing you from the neck down. Just you in the hospital now. You eating out of a
you
straw.
You know what? You know what? He said, okay, it was a video game, but I played, I've been playing, but not recently. I've been playing Arkham Knight,
Hmm.
Arkham City,
Yeah,
some one of those. And there's this
yeah,
scene where like I bought pow, pow, boom, boom, bang, bang. I'm beating up all these people. And this one dude got the information. He's just like, tell me where they took Barbara Gordon or whatever. And but it's like, man, shut up, nigga, I ain't telling you nothing. He was just like, all right, for sure. He puts him on the floor. He said, beep doop beep, push his little button, the imagine the Batmobile's a god doggone tank. That thing pulls up. His head, this the guy's head, because he got him under his boot on the floor.
Yeah.
He pulls the Batmobile up, stop right here, and just slowly just ah, he's running this man's head over with over. It's got to be at least like 4 metric tons of steel.
Yeah.
You can hear the helmet cracking. I'm like, Batman, relax, nigga. What are you doing?
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how many times has Batman done this to know exactly how much remote pressure to pull the Batmobile back to scare this man without actually cracking his skull?
No, he wanted
And
that.
and has he miscalculated in the past? Like, oh, that was too far. Like, all right, that one's dead. All right,
Tell me where the joke. Oh,
you know, damn.
oh,
My bad. You know, like he always dropping somebody with the line and catch him at the last minute. He ain't never slipped up, and they hit the ground. Boom. Like,
He ain't, and then also he'll like catch somebody and be like, bang, pow, boom, boom, hang him up. He's like, the cops will come get him. Have the cops ever just not showed up to get that? Because Gotham seems to be really just rife with all type of criminality and stuff like that. Is there a dude hanging up just without any food, slowly but surely dying? Like
it's Gotham City, so I know like you a cop, you driving, and you kind of look up and you see somebody just hanging high as hell, and you like, I'm not even doing this today. And you just keep driving, like
yeah. And then also, like, who? I mean, I get it. Like, people grow up in Gotham and they're just like, I'm gonna be a cop when I grow up. For what? Like, you live in Gotham. Bro, do you know how many weird terrorists live here? There are diabolical.
But that's just like saying who becomes.
Oh my god, what the hell is that? Well, it's always some type of weird bug in here. My cat just sitting there looking at the fridge, like, Hold on 1 second.
The cat?
Yeah. My dog, where'd it go?
Oh, you said it's like a. That's you in the South Burbs. That's
Yeah, I've lost my chance.
you know that's like living. People don't know like living in the South suburbs. It's kind of like living down south of the country. That's the whole. That's that's the whole vibe.
Living down south.
Yeah, you basically somewhere in Georgia. Like,
And I don't know if I ever told you this, but you know, I live technically where we used to live.
I know.
Yeah.
I know where you live. Remember we drove out there.
See, shut both of y'all. I can't stand neither one of y'all. Okay.
Ooh.
Nina talking about
Oh.
said he drove here.
I know it.
Oh, it is. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You see it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a beetle.
Nigga, why is
Oh, lightning bug.
Don't kill the lightning bug. It's bad luck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever it is, finna die.
You gotta go, buddy. I feel you. Any bugs I catch in here. What happened? The thing pleading for his life.
Hit the deck.
What? She hit the deck.
She hit the floor. Chris, where you see it go, jeez? I was in here. Oh Lord.
Do you know the dudes RDJ or whatever?
RDJ. Robert Downey Jr.
No, it's like a group of black dudes, they some nerds, and they do all these skits based on anime.
RDC. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
He did one skit talking about the type of bugs you get in the summertime, and it's one of his friends dressed like a roach. So the roach come walking in. He's like, "Oh, when you let the screen door open." So then he tells the other friend, hey man, don't just stand there, spray him. So he sprayed him. The roach done knocked him out.
Mm-mm.
And then he gonna run out and leave his friend getting beat up by the roach.
Nah, that's correct.
Bro, is you like lifting weights or something? Like,
Yeah. Why
he said, yeah. You have never been that big before. Like, yo, look, he like, I gotta be prepared to protect my family out here.
I
You
saw
go-
Absolute Batman. I got inspired.
Let me find out that's true, because dude is
It's not.
too.
It's not true.
Okay.
I don't know where it's at, but it's in here with you.
Say here with me. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna
Look, when you dealing with a bug like that, you just gotta wait for him to come out again. Like you can't, you're not gonna hunt him down.
But no, to be honest with you, I don't even live with. Well, yeah, I'm lying. Let me take that back. Yeah, I do. I be lifting kettlebells, but for the most part, I just do push-ups though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
I see.
oh my god, every time you come in here, you find
I
something.
know. It's
She
back
bringing the bugs with her.
Oh, okay, I see it. Bro, it's in a spot I can't get to, so if it come out, run. Hit the,
Oh, I'm leaving now.
hit the carpet again. Yeah.
Get a spray bottle.
A spray bottle.
A spray bottle is faster than you swinging something at it. So when it comes out, instead of trying to hit it with something, you spray it like with some. Yeah, you got bleach in there or something.
He said he got bleach in there.
No, it's better.
Nah, it's vinegar.
Nah, you put some type of chemical in there so you will hurt it when you
And we can get to its nervous
I
system.
think vinegar would be good.
put some bleach in there.
I'll do twice so you can see it better.
So imagine when you spray the bleach in his eye when he come flying out. He gonna be like, "What is this? It's birds."
Yeah, hey, listen. All right, get ready, bro.
I'm here for backup.
No, I'm just saying so that you don't get hit.
Don't spray yourself.
He said, yes.
He gonna- Oh, it's good. Ooh,
Yeah.
you still?
Mm-hmm. He said, that's tangy.
He like, this tastes good. What are you talking about?
Where's nigga in the gappy gap. Man, give me some goddamn. I'm about to squirt. I ain't got no more paper towels. God dog it.
I gave you some.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you murder the bug?
I sprayed it with vinegar and it's sitting that person's lips.
Look, I told you, that don't hurt. You probably like vinegar.
He on his back. He on his back with his legs kicking.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
Hey. Oh my gosh. All right, man. Hold on. Give me a second.
This is
So extra. Oh my gosh. Relax.
the suspense is killing me. I'm like, I need to know what's going on. I need to know how this story ends.
She said, oh, what? All right. All right. Now, back to it. So, yeah, apparently it was some type of, she said a beetle. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know what it was. I killed it. But
It's dead now.
yeah, it's dead now. So it was, like in the fridge, some fridge, like not the door, but like, I mean the door, yeah, but it's like you grab it like this.
Mm-hmm.
It was in there, but like at the very corner. So I sprayed it with the little vinegar solution we be using. And and it kind of just like was moving, but then it was kind of like, I don't know. Little legs got to moving. I was like, all right, well, why it's distracting? Let me get this little tissue. I put it in there. I was like, hit it with the it was pretty loud. I'm not gonna let it that crunch right off. Can't Nina behind me just like, oh my god. I'm just
Alright.
let's go wake the kids up.
Oh, it's not that loud. Look.
Bad loud. Oh my god.
It's
But
crunchy.
yeah, it was a crunchy one. It was a hot crunchy curl, my boy. But
I'll take some.
she over there eating hot and crunchy curl, man. That's all I said.
I'm literally about to eat some.
Don't ruin the snack, man.
Hey, you still finna eat it. Don't act like that.
I am,
Right.
but I'll eat that.
Hot, crispity, crackety girl.
Crunchy girl.
but yeah, so that's my life right now. Crunching on those. But but to go all the way back. So I listen to your advice. I do understand that it wasn't super imperative for me to fix issue 1, but I found myself having ample time to do it.
So you
Because I
did.
was, no, it's done.
Did you send the new pages in and make them, or you just did it? You're not even gonna.
I'm not even gonna do it. No. So right. Okay, so yeah, I'm not even gonna do it. But what happened was I ended up messaging a dude on TikTok randomly. Like I saw some of his art where he does like really superhero-esque art, which, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I do read those type of comic books also. But I saw him and he was talking about how I think I inboxed him. I was just trying to chat because I just do that sometimes. Just hit up people that make comic books and be like, hey, so what inspires you to do this? Blah blah blah. Blah. And initially, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got irritated with him on the front end because he was kind of a dick. And but it was okay because I understand that it's like you're not being a dick for the sake of being a dick. It's like you're just more so you don't have no social skills for strangers type.
Right.
Whereas all my working career has been customer service. So it's like I know how to talk to people even when they're being rude. So it's just like I'm just like, so hey, you know, have you ever like published your own comic books? Like, I've been doing it for 50 years, obviously. And I'm just like, all right, bro, listen, like, well, why don't I know who you are then? Like, since it's so obvious.
Since you've been doing this right, obviously. It's not obvious because
it's not obvious, nigga. I don't know you. Like,
nobody knows you.
You being a bit of a dick. Like, gee, I'm just trying to talk. That's it. Like, but anyways, so we talked for a little bit. And he shared, it was on here, ironically. But we talked for a little bit, and I was just like, yeah, so how's the printing process? Because that's what it was. I was getting pissed about Comics Wellspring, so I'm just messaging people like, so how do you do it? Because I'm having a hard time. So he's just like, yeah, you know, I do it myself. And I'm just like, oh, like, how you doing it from the crib? Like, and I'm trying to go to his website, and he's not. Like the link wasn't working, so I couldn't see what the books actually look like. But I'm just like, so how do you do it? And he told me to print the actual printer that he uses, like physical printer that he uses. And he was like, yeah, I just get the specialty paper that I need. And I, you know, it's a lot of not pros and cons, a lot of ups and downs of just kind of testing out what sizes work this way and boo, 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 boo. But eventually he started printing them out, you know, long form, trimming up the pages, folding them, getting a long arm staple, doing all that, getting the color straight.
About it.
Yeah. So he was going super duper gorilla, you know what I'm saying, bare bones approach to it.
Like, a floppy is like a large zine.
Yeah.
So like if you're making that format, you could technically do it yourself.
That's where I'm going with it.
You know, and it's kind of like you just need that you need a printer that can push out that longer paper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and then you just gotta make sure you printing it right, because it's gonna be one long paper with 2 images, but it's gonna be double-sided, and you got to make sure the order of the pages is right, because it's gonna be weird, because it's like
very weird.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I've been watching a couple videos of people doing it.
It's like I thought about it, but yeah, I don't know if I'm. What I got right now is just working, so I'm gonna just keep doing it until.
Yeah, I was about to say you have, I wouldn't say stumbled on, but you've actually secured a pretty straightforward method of distribution. Like, you create the craft, and they know exactly how to print it. You got all the, well, you know how KDP can be, but
but
the format is
it's you know, it's not such a hurdle to jump over to get it to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's the thing I recommend to all people. Like, especially you make if you drawing and writing a comic yourself, just KDP it, and have them print your books out.
Give it to the Bezos.
Yeah, might as well. So,
But yeah.
I get it.
So I did the pages, finished them. They're in there. I I feel that they connect a lot more because it's not like none of the pages I added in there were like action pages or nothing. It was more
Right.
so like places where I could take where text was a little dense here, where I could actually take that part out because
Mm-hmm.
it gets explained on a different page. So now it freed
Okay.
up certain spaces on certain pages
Okay.
because it wasn't so smushed together.
Yeah.
So that's done. And I was telling Nina this today. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to release it digitally, and then for me personally, I'm going to print it because this is something I want to do. I want to have a
Right.
printed copy of it.
I would say just go to a print shop and ask them to print you a single copy.
There you go.
A local print shop. It's probably gonna cost you $40-$50 just for one.
Oh, I was going to go to Office Max.
It's probably gonna cost you $40-$50
You
just for
still think
one.
so?
I don't know, but it's like because it's just one book, they're gonna charge you more for the work. Like if you had a bigger order, then the bigger the order, the more the price goes down. But if you just asking for one book, that's been my experience. When you just get one book, it might I don't know, it might be cheaper. It might be cheaper at Office Max. I didn't go to Office Max. I went to a local printer in Seattle. So, but even still, like I paid that much because I just wanted to see what a book felt like in my hands and what it looked like, And
Yeah, that's what I'm at too.
yeah, and so I learned a lot from having that. Yeah, but I think a digital route is good, because then it's like, what's his name? Is it Frank Choi? He's a artist for Marvel and DC. He's been the artist for them for like 20 years, and he just released a book, but his is just released on digital, and so you go to his website and you purchase a digital copy. Daniel Warren Johnson, he built his career from a free web comic he put out, and it was like the comic had its own site, and you just when you went to the site through the browser, the comic was just right there. You could just maybe the most recent page was displayed, and you could go down and start from wherever you wanted to and read the whole thing. I think Adam Warren is doing that too with his original book, Empowered. It was being published by Dark Horse, but now he's just doing it online for free.
Mm.
And I think the thing, and people online for free don't mean you don't make money. Because this is always, especially with black creators, always tied into the music industry. Because people are like, okay, ain't no more money in music. Like, you can't sell records. You can't sell a record. But if my YouTube channel is me documenting the process of me making records, and then after you watch me on my YouTube channel make a record, and then I exclusively release that song on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna get paid through the viewership of YouTube and whatever ads. So that's the way to do it. So you making a web comic almost and putting it out that way initially, that's a good way to go. And you could probably get more eyes that way too. I don't know if that's something you're thinking about, but
It did not cross my mind, but it is now.
you know what I'm saying? And it's just like after that, all you got to do is find a way to promote it and get people to come to come look at it, because it sounds counterintuitive, but that's some of the advice people tell you, like, hey, oh, you trying to break into comics, you got to make comics, and they're like, okay, how do I distribute it? Put it on the internet for free, because people definitely gonna look at it, and then you get enough eyes, then you probably get some ad revenue or something like that. Because you get a lot of people looking at it, and people, put this ad on your website. But you gotta get a workaround.
I feel
Because when you sent it to me, I was scrolling like this. I think I wasn't like,
yeah.
it was like almost, I don't want to call it an infinite scroll, but
It's at least a 46-page scroll at this point.
yeah, shit, put it on Webtoons. Nah, it's too condensed. You got too much going on the page.
Yeah, I feel like the format of a webtoon, I'd have to do a lot more editing to get it
Because I
right.
put my book on Webtoons. I didn't change shit. I just
Just ran it just like that.
it goes vertical through the pages, but I didn't change it. It just goes through the pages like, and it's not too bad. It's all right. It's okay. But you could tell the difference from somebody that actually formatted for a webtoon. I wouldn't do that. Don't do that, because that's a whole nother. Because I tried to do that to a book, chop it up and edit it in the style of webtoons. I was like, man, I might as well just draw this over with the webtoon format, and I end up doing that. And it's like, I don't know. I can't get jiggy with webtoons. Like, I want to make one so bad, but it's like whenever I try, the motivation just disappears. I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it. It's not meant to be. They don't pay well anyway.
I've heard this.
Yes, no, it's like putting your music on Spotify. That's how. If you're not a Webtoons exclusive creator, they don't give you no money. I guess one creator on there, a black woman, she was making comics for Webtoons. She said she got like $8 a month.
$8 is crazy.
And she was getting like 100,000 views on episodes and shit. She got like $8 a month. I'm like, that don't even make sense. But it's another creator on Webtoons. This dude, he a writer. He got several Webtoons, and he hired artists to do his Webtoons. He never said how much he made. Well, he probably did. I ain't watched that, but he seemed to be doing all right from Webtoons. Because he just started as a resident. I don't know how they decide who deserves money or not, but I don't know. This is such a I don't know. I got this convention coming up on the 17th. So I went to a print shop and I had a bunch of bookmarks made, and I had to make some sleeves because I'm gonna take copies of 1, 2, and 3 and put a bunch of them in sleeves, and I'm gonna give those to creators. And then I got a bunch of more copies of Volume 1, and I'm gonna just give those to patrons running around the convention. And this is in the Twin Cities, so I can't wait to do that. I kind of just been waiting on it. It'll be fun. I am excited, but at the same time, I want to get it over with. Because it's like, it's part of me that feel like, okay, I can't move forward until I do this thing. I don't know why I have that perspective, but it's like, I hate waiting on things to happen. I'm so impatient, so it's like, all right, this needs to come and go so it can happen and I can put it behind me, even though I plan to go to another one in August. That one is up here though. So then it's another one in November, and that might be the end of the convention season up here. As far as conventions I'm gonna go to. But I also put some copies in a couple local comic book shops. And I even got a coffee shop to carry my books. They like a nerd gaming coffee shop. So, you know, they got a bunch of stuff in there for like tabletop gaming, role playing situations. People being there playing Warhammer and World of Warcraft.
Them your type of people.
One would think. No, these new nerds are different, man. I'm just an old grumpy man.
Old grumpy man is crazy.
Oh, back in my day, I tell dude online, he tried to say,
comic books in my back pocket.
yeah, I rolled it up, put it in my back pocket. You know, back in my day, you know, somebody gonna say, anime tourist. I was like, son, I was watching anime long before you were born.
Not saying.
What does the summary say? Printing challenge with a floppy paper and double-sided images. Distribution from independent comic artists and creators. I know, because I've been so focused on Deathcast, I haven't done nothing for the other titles I should be working on. I've been kind of obsessed with this thing, but I should be, at least by tomorrow, I should be done with these last 2 pages. And already kind of started some rough drafting for Chain Gun and Blood Knuckles, so now I could get back into it, you know, and get this volume 5 out and running.
I'm about to say, might as well get done with that, bro.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm gonna keep on, just keep on, you know. It's gonna come out eventually, you know. Just gotta keep going, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna say, good sir, it is officially my time. I was going till 11:30.
Okay, that's fine. I knew you didn't have. I was wondering how long you was gonna, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know you gotta get up and go to work and whatnot. I don't work till like 4 in the afternoon, so I can stay up all night.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was supposed to ask you. So you work through the week, right?
I haven't looked at the schedule for my overnight job, but I'm pretty sure what's the I'm working tomorrow for sure. I might be off like Thursday or Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
And then I'll work through the weekend and then I'll get the following weekend off or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I was wondering, because I know I'm off on Wednesday, and I was trying to see if you was available, but probably not.
I might be. I don't know. It depends because she been usually she give me Fridays off, but she been flippy floppy. So I know she's not gonna give me Monday off because I had the weekend off. So I know I'm working Monday, Tuesday, but it might be Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. You know, so but if you only off on Wednesday, it ain't gonna work. We'll see. I'll let you know if I'm off on Wednesday. I'll get the schedule tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can figure it out. Get back to it.
Definitely. I appreciate you, man. Well, yeah, dude, it has been a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
I'm more than likely going to use footage from this live for posting tomorrow. So I'm
Oh yeah, that's why I meant to say you've been active on the socials and whatnot. You've been posting little videos and doing your thing. I see you.
Yeah, it's I think I told you about it probably like a month ago, but it's an app that I've been using. They want you to pay for it. I don't do that. But it's called Metricool. Like metric, but it's metric cool, like I say. Like it's much cool. Anyways, what happens is they schedule posts for you. So what I did was I'll like make one video like based around whatever it is I want to do. Maybe I'll just be at work or driving to work. I'll have a conversation on that. I record myself, or like the other day I was literally intending on recording myself clearing my desk to draw something, and I was gonna be like, oh, the process of cleaning up your desk. And then Casey walked up and just started talking about random stuff, and it turned into something else. So I take that, drop it into Metrical, and it's just like posted to my Pinterest board, to my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, and it'll literally be like, so what title do you want for Instagram? What title do you want for this? Who do you want it to go to for this? Da 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 da. And so I had that all set up so that whenever I post one thing, it goes to all those channels.
It posted for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Metricool?
Mm-hmm. I can take
This might have to get. Is this like some type of AI situation?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it, at least. It's more because like I'm doing all the typing. Like I wish it's more of a scheduler than anything. So half the time I won't like I'll set it to post at like 11 or something like that. I'll be working when it's posted.
What?
Yeah, I'll be somewhere else, and like when I go on my break, I'll look and be like, oh, okay, cool, somebody liked it. Oh, I forgot I even had that set up.
You can't.
Today I forgot to do it, so it didn't post none today. But
you can tag team it with chat and just like when they ask you for what to write, like copy paste the question, drop it in chat will knock it out and then throw it back.
I did it for 30 days, and I passed that mark last week.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd have to pretty much go back and be like, all right, so what now? You know.
Oh, because they give you a free month and then you got to pay for it.
They give you 20 free posts.
And so
I only post 3 posts a week, 3 to 4 posts a week. So every month is 20 posts.
How much it costs?
I don't know how much. I'm not even interested.
I might if it's like $10 to $20 a month, that might be.
I don't think that's out of the realm. I think that's probably pretty accurate, honestly.
Yeah, no, because I seen one AI system, and they wanted a monthly thing for it, and they wanted like $100-something.
Oh no, you tweeting?
That's what I said. I was like, "Fuck yeah, we don't need you at all." Like,
yeah, we good.
Yeah, you're not worth all that.
But yeah. I'm good on that.
Okay.
At the same time, yeah, definitely. It's been very helpful because I don't feel like going all over the place doing all that stuff. So when I first started, I would create 3 different videos and then schedule it that week. So that's throughout the whole week. I'm not even thinking about social, but then I kind of feel behind, like even today, where today was supposed to be one of my posting days. I totally forgot about it. But doing it beforehand makes my week a lot easier. So I don't even think about social media. Go on there. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. And I mean, if you haven't looked it up, I could just text it to you when I get off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
think it's very useful, and I think you'll definitely benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I hate social.
Yeah, me too. Other than doing this type of stuff. But
yeah.
Other than that, I'm good. But all right, bro. I am finna get off, knock these push-ups out, and then go to bed.
All right. You take it easy, brother.
I definitely will.
Peace. How do I get out of here?